If you were to start a team from the ground floor, nothing, what's the first thing you do?
Oh, find a really good investor and owner
Exactly.
to back it. Somebody, we said it earlier, they have to be in it for the long game. They have to have patience. They also have to have humility to hire people that know the sport better than they do to grow it, to get it started.
I agree totally with Kim. It's about ownership, ownership, ownership. And then you have to build it from the ground up.
And for NWSL expansion team Bay FC, they had to do it in half the time.
Kundananji has help, slips it through. Oshawa onside apparently, and she ties it.
So Bay FC is the new expansion team in the NWSL.
Founded by 4 former U.S. national team players, Brandi Chastain, Allie Wagner, Leslie Osborne, and Danielle Slayton.
Everything is from scratch. So our business side is brand new, but also all of our players and sporting side is also brand new.
Towards goal, and it's in!
So have to hire, your marketing team and your ticketing team and your sponsorship team. Also things like HR. Do we have health insurance?
Most teams starting in the NWSL have a lead time of 18 to 24 months.
We did it all on a 10-month window.
On the outswinger, Dahlkemper, the target, Kundananji, yes!
Bay FC, before they'd even kicked a ball, they'd set an NWSL corporate sponsorship record, a world record transfer fee when they signed Rachel Kundananji from Real Madrid for £685,000.
It's Rachel Kundananji swerving, oh my goodness! She can't be stopped!
I'm making a move.
They sold out their season tickets, their 10,000 season ticket allocation, and they also sold out their opening game at PayPal Park with 18,000 capacity before they'd kicked a ball.
It's going to be tough to hear this final whistle, how loud it is right now at PayPal Park.
Normally when you're doing something really fast, the goal is, okay, let's get it done, it's scrappy, that's okay, but that was not our mentality. We said we're gonna do it the fastest and the best. And I think we accomplished that.
So Kim, Bay FC is not alone in their success. I want to read some statistics about the Washington Spirit here that I found amazing. The Spirit saw a 71% year-over-year growth in full season ticket holders from 24 to 25. This season's home opener marked the 3rd consecutive sellout at Audi Field and the largest opener in history with 19,254 fans. 20 national TV broadcast games in 25, up from 16 in 24. What's the secret sauce you got going on there?
We have an amazing fan base, and we call it Rowdy Audi. And when you come, it's an experience.
I'm going to make her uncomfortable, but it's also about leadership and operational excellence. And you need good operators in the sports business who know how to run a team. She has a history. Miami, San Francisco, New York, running buildings, being part of a team environment. And sometimes that gets overlooked.
This isn't me, even though I appreciate what Abe said. This is about we. And it's about ownership, being committed. And when I go to Michelle Kang, I can't go to her and just say, I have this idea, would you invest in it? No, there's a full-length business plan that's based on a McKinsey format that I use, because if I can make the case and show her, she'll invest.
Austin, how does the NWSL avoid overexpanding and maybe diluting the talent pool?
Well, I think they've been smart on their expansion. They're not going incredibly fast. They have people that are interested, and they're going to really big markets. And they got this new media rights deal that started last season. They're in year 2 of that deal, and it gives them exposure across a number of networks, which you've seen a lot of league properties try to do, whether it's NASCAR or other sports, kind of like the NFL model, all over the place.
I do think that's a major threat, though. It's an issue that the leagues have to be careful on, not just in NWSL, but in other leagues. What did you talk about? Revenue. Leagues need revenue. What's the easiest way to get big revenue? Expansion fees. And so as the league looks, they're adding Boston, they're adding Denver, but your point's a very good one. How do you run the risk of trying to grab for too much revenue, but then hurting your product on the pitch? It's a tough balance.
Kim, how do we balance short-term success with long-term sustainability?
You have to know what your North Stars are, you have to stay committed to them, you have to double down on them, and you can't just chase the latest, greatest thing. And then, we're a player-centric league as well. Having those players continue to partner in a respectful way, I think those are the key things.
Something I like that Bay FC did, particularly Alan Waxman and 6th Street, not your typical sports owner and institutional investor side, but beyond having 4 well-known U.S. women's national team stars, he really leaned on the expertise of somebody like Rick Welts. Brought him onto the board, a basketball Hall of Famer as an executive, now running the Mavericks, somebody who knows the sports business landscape, and they really tapped into as many smart people as they could to get this launched.
Well said.
And I really love the name Bay FC, especially for an area that's spread out over a lot of miles.
Yes, I think that was really brilliant because you didn't choose San Francisco, you didn't choose San Jose because they play in San Jose, right? You chose Bay FC, so you are the region's
Very
team.
inclusive, yeah.
I got to say though, my favorite team name in the Bay Area, the Major League Cricket's Unicorns.